Yeah. The clutter is slowly returning. I don't know what to do, man. The clutter is like a vicious virus. Just can't stop it. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Oh, man. Started this a little late. I found I have a little more luck when I go live a little earlier, like about an hour early this time. It's MFN Monday, everybody. It's another Monday. Imagine that. A week's gone through, and here we're back. Monday on the attack. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's kind of a mediocre Monday today, you know? Mediocre. Wasn't too great. Wasn't too bad. Someone pop in, pop out. They're like, playing motherfucking Monday. Finally got that nightmare truck done and out of here. It's up and running. Went for a test drive. Guess who forgot to put a fucking hose clamp on? One of the coolant hoses blew up. Well, it didn't blow up, but it blew off. So then I had to get down in there and get that hoolant hose. Hoolant hose. It's a hoolant hose, bro. Figure that one out. Why don't you? Coolant hose. Reattached and clicked in. So that wasn't too bad. Then I found out that the AC wasn't working because I forgot to plug the AC compressor in. I was just like, I'm so done with that truck. Just get it the fuck out of here, Greg. Just I'm done with it. Get it out. Tired. Thing had me all snickle fritzed out. Should have the flyers tomorrow for the play. Expect to see those. We'll be blasting those around town. Get a few spots to drop a few of them off. Like, what's up? Yesterday was an interesting day. Yeah. Yesterday was pretty damn interesting. Got the scout stuck. Those were a couple of live feed uploads that I did from yesterday. You'll see it. Been through that very same creek in a stock XJ or Jeep Cherokee 89. But there was a lot more silt that's built up in the last 4 years on that creek, I guess. Because there wasn't a whole lot of mud when the Cherokee went through. Of course, that was around a drought time, so it had been dry for a little bit, and then got wet again, and it wasn't too bad. But now that it's been wet for a while, it was like this much water. And like this much mud. Because the whole front end and tire just sunk into the mud. It was bad. We got it out. It's interesting. Got nobody on. I'm missing some important event. crazy windy day. Like how I did that. Magic. Magics, I tell ya. Magic. Thought I saw something from CWC. See if they're on right now. That was my live. Getting us out of the hole. Nobody's even on here. I was hoping someone in particular would come on. Okay, so he's just nothing really. What was that one? Looks like I got it. What's up, Quaiba? Came over. Man. Well, it's something special. Was that I got a package here from someone that I was going to open on the live feed. But I don't have anybody coming in. But he must be busy. Whatever. Like I said, on this MFN Monday, it was a mediocre day. Very mediocre kind of day. It's a very boring live right now. Just bad luck. It's weird. Hey, someone came by. Hello. Who stopped by? 2 viewers. Here we go. Now we're starting to get some people. What is up, everybody? It's been a mediocre Monday. It was an okay day. How was your Monday? Mine was good enough I could take a shot. Got a fire going in the house for the kids. My son wanted a fire. So, other than that, it's been a decent day. I was hoping Shalise would show up. Shalisa, where are you? What? Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I skunked that damn freaking scout. That thing just, dude, I've been through that creek in my old XJ. Like, there's a video I have called Puddle Smashing the Jeep. And me and my brother with our 89 XJ like 4 years ago drove through that thing like it was nothing. But it's been a long time. So the creek bed now is like 3 foot drop into just 3 foot of sediment on top of like 8 inches of water. So as soon as I went in, that tire just went, but we got it out. So, doesn't seem too much, none worse for the wear, but oh well. Mm. Ooh, yeah, tell me about it. Hmm. Oh, that Hellcat Maggie. It's all gone. Soon to be onto the whiskey. So, how have you been, Mr. Chad? I don't think I've seen you around the tubes lately. It's been a while, Mr. Fat Man. I got a mail call here. I was hoping the person that sent me it would show up tonight. Oh, it smells so wonderful. But yeah, I learned that the hard way about them holes changing. I also learned the hard way that when your buddy's on a dirt bike, pulls up next to the creek and says, "Should be good," you should probably get out and check it yourself and maybe stick a stick into the mud and see how deep it goes down. Instead of just going, "Oh shit." The mud was so deep I couldn't, even the power steering couldn't steer the tire. That's how like stuck it was on that one tire that just sunk straight in. There was nothing I could do at that point. I also think because of the way it got all stuck. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Open drone auction, huh? That sounds awesome. Frick. Whoever out in that area, I'll have to come check it out. That's a mighty big trip on my part. Looks like crazy beautiful mama has a double ear infection. That's a terrible Monday. So how was your Monday though? Sweet. You got yourself an auctioneer or you do the auctioning yourself? You got one of them auction voices type thing. I don't know. How you like them YouTube deals these days? Pretty soon demonetization is coming to hit me hard. Well, life goes on, right? Hey, bud, I have not forgotten. I haven't forgotten. I haven't. Just got to get that info in my mind and then get the stuff together and send it your way. But I haven't forgotten about that. It's been driving. That's something that's been eating the back of my mind for a long time. It's just freaking life. And then when I was working on that damn tow truck, big old 5500 Ram with a 6.7 Cummins. I basically had to eat all the labor in pulling that thing out and putting it back in. Luckily, I didn't have to eat the parts, but the labor was a total pretty much of 6 days of working for free. So that really hurt the pocketbook. But it was, I don't know, either way. Hopefully that thing is gone tomorrow and doesn't come back. I don't have to see it again for any kind of reason with any of the work that I did. Just be gone, stay out of my life. Don't ever show back up. You're not welcome here. Ugh. That damn freaking 5500 was the bane of my mechanical career. We'll just put it that way. Ugh. But it was good experience. I know I can yank that thing. Are you talking about that night that we rolled up all that crap? No, never smoked no rabbit tobacco. Oh, what's up, bud? No, you can join all you want, man. This is MFn Monday. Stands for motherfucking Monday, where we talk about our motherfucking Mondays. I had a motherfucking mediocre Monday. And in fact, rabbit tobacco out of a 4-foot Pyrex bong. No, but I did smoke some of that grassy grass out of a 7-foot bong, but it was only about 2.5 feet tall. But it had 7 feet of piping. The way it was designed, I measured it out. It was like 7 feet, but only like yay big. That thing, I never seen anybody really clear that thing all the way through. Hell yeah, I saw that video, bud. But oh yeah, that was what I was getting ready to do. We had Zeus call in the first time ever, taking a leak. With a step ladder and a big giant wand to light it with, or do you have to use the buddy system? Damn buddies. This is 510-394. Yep. 5775. Boom. Open up a little line so that people wanted to call and talk about their MFN Monday, they always can. When we do it live on the tubes. Zeus, did you see my live feeds I uploaded the other day? We got the scout stuck yesterday. Well, at least I did. I had to call in the cavalry to save me. Some of my wasteland buddies showed up with a big old F450 4-wheel drive flatbed and some tow strap. We yanked that sucker out. At one point, it pitched. I was coming over that creek edge. The water was like right here at my door, at my window. I was like looking at the water going, uh-oh, I'm about to go in the water. I was just thinking, shit, I don't want to get wet in this water, not after that little weird squiggly thing I seen swimming in there. They had water in the scout and everything. It was a good day. It was a fun day. I got your Instagram, but I hardly get on there. I'll have to start playing with my Instagram some more. I was doing a little bit these last couple of days with the scout. You're done uploading, though. Man, that sucks. I really liked watching your videos, bud. I think Zeus is almost in the same boat. He just uploaded one the other day I haven't seen in a while. He uploads from him, so that was fun. No, we'll see what happens after I finish this 365. I'll probably always upload, though. I like doing crazy stuff and whatnot. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can get you guys a good video of the play I'm going to be in, where I get to be Long John Silver in the play for Treasure Island. Shit, I forgot to work on my crutch. Oh no. Damn midget hookers and their freaking fascinations with leather dungeon masks and Keurigs. Shit, I got the crutch over there. I was trying to work on it. Oh. But I got sidetracked with the weekend extravagance. But that's going to be my crutch, and they're going to tie up my leg, and I'll be hopping around on this thing. Of course, I'm probably going to put some leather strap and whatnot on it. Maybe while I sit here and conversate with y'all peoples, we'll take to working on this thing a little bit. What does he say? That's awesome. Yeah, that was a little fun endeavor. Whoa, look at this.
Penis.
Penis just called me. It was good times. Hello, Penis. You're live on MFn Monday. How you doing?
What's up, brother?
What's up? How's your Monday going?
It was good and kind of bad. The bad part was I spent way too much money today. The good part was I got some great deals on some parts for an AR-15.
Yeah? You use those links that you put up?
Yeah. Check out those links, man. You can get they don't do anything under 20%. They're doing 50% off. So,
oh, nice.
It's tier one operator stuff. So I was impressed. I've been drilling over their charging handle for an AR-15 for like 3 years. It was $100, and I ain't doing that when I got a factory one, you know.
Yep.
But, instead of $100 or $60 right now, it's like, all right, I'll take two.
Yeah, my problem with trying to probably get on that is, can I get it out here in California?
Yeah, some of it you can't. That giveaway, that youth giveaway, definitely share that link with everybody you can, because that's for veterans. And for $10, you can win 3 guns. So that's a good one.
Dude, this knife right here. Oh, snap. Almost forgot about the MFn Monday. High Desert just popped up. What's up, bud? Dude, this knife right here takes chunks. I'm using a knife right now to try and shave this this crutch down a little bit. It's doing better than the damn belt sander.
Well, yeah.
But I can smooth it out with the belt sander, that's for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, that video for the veterans. What guns are they giving away?
They're giving away what's that? A TriStar 20 gauge. It's black with red aluminum parts on it. It looks like some Darth Vader shit. And they're giving away a Beretta 22. It looks kind of like some kind of, I don't know, submachine gun or some shit. And then they're giving away a Neo a bunch of other stuff too. I just donated a 10-inch machete with a saw on the backside and a bunch of hats.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, $10, man, you can win 3 guns. It's kind of cool. We raised $17,000 for veterans last year, and this year we were up to 800 so far. So
there you go. Yeah. Fuck yeah, $10 for 3 guns. But can I get them in California? I hate California.
That last giveaway was an AR-10, and it had my primary arms 4-14 by 44, and what is that? American Defense quick disconnect mount and stuff. It was like $400 worth of scope. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that came off my rifle, went on the giveaway rifle, and a guy won that for $10.
Oh, nice.
You know, and a bunch of other stuff, man. He got like $4,000 worth of stuff for $10. So
that's what that's with Mr. Abomi, isn't it?
Yeah. The next one though, his wife and Hornet Fixer's designing this gun. It's gonna be blue and silver. It's gonna be a girls giveaway, and it's gonna be real high end stuff. So it's gonna be like, damn, you know.
Yeah. Miss Abomi. I'm subscribed to both of them.
He's got a buddy that works at a bar out there, and they do a veteran deal every year, and he wanted us to build one, and we built one real fast, you know.
Yeah.
And it had Magpul hardware all over it, except it was tiger striped, like Vietnam tiger striped. It looked badass, even a trigger guard. And
oh man,
the only fancy part on there was a faculty defense charging handle and stuff. But that was a quick deal. We had like a month or so to get it ready, and we raised I think $2,500 or something, you know.
Hell yeah.
And that was for the local veterans in that county or something like that. But that kind of deal helps because those people will help us now, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I donated like $400 and something last year to veterans.
There you go.
plus like that much in parts, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't feel bad at all about taking the scope off my rifle.
Nope, not when it's to help out the veterans. They need all the help they can get because the way life treats them.
When I ordered that hat today, they were like, what kind of thread you want? And I was like, well, white or whatever. And they're like, you know, they read the part where I was telling them it's a giveaway for veterans. And they're like, well, my grandpa's a veteran. We want to help. So they're sending a bunch of extra hats and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
You can spend hours asking big companies that you want to help out, and they don't have time. But all the small companies, they'll reply fast, and they'll get back with you, and they'll give you like free laser engraving, whatever you want, just to help out veterans. You know what I mean? And it's like it's all going to veterans, so why not? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get companies' names out there that I want to help, and they're too damn busy.
Little brat heads.
Like Elfman Tactical or whatever, they make those badass triggers, like the best triggers ever. And they want to help out, but you can't hardly get them to reply back. You know what I mean? So it's like a hassle.
Yeah.
And I got an ammo company. They're really badass, but they've been going through some crazy stuff the last few years.
Fuck. They're freaking hell bent on taking our ammo out here in California.
Yeah. Well, like I'm kind of wondering, like all the copper bullets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to build bullets that are made out of one solid material, like, you know, zinc or magnesium or brass or whatever, bronze. You know, we're not supposed to make bullets like that because they're too hard. You know what I mean? And like right now they're making solid copper bullets, and I'm like, well, those suckers bounce off of shit, you know, and they go wherever the hell they want to. But I don't know. I think they need to leave us alone.
Yeah. It's all that shit about, you know, we don't want to poison our earth with lead. Because lead's poisonous.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Tuesday, man. Call in and talk to this dude.
Mr. Fat Man. I think he took off already.
Yeah.
You're saying something about chasing down a midget hooker that took his Keurig and his damn leather dungeon mask.
Oh, man. He's having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
They must be snowed in out there.
Right? So I guess he's done uploading, though, huh? That's what he was saying.
I got burned out. I get burned out at least once a year.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Videos, it's time to take a break, man.
That's why I'm like, seriously, I'm trying to get through this freaking 365 deal. It just feels like it's going forever and ever and ever.
Well, you about a week into that, I was like, man, I want to start that, but I just had no motivation, man. I was like, you go right ahead.
Yeah. Carl the Madman got me started on that. Yeah. So is mine.
I drank beer today, worked a lot, can eat some food.
Food, beer, and four-wheeling, baby. Yeah, I guess you ain't four-wheeling until you get that sucker stuck, right?
Yeah, it's got to have mud on it or it's not a truck.
Exactly. She's still sitting out front, muddy as hell. Now where that damn water line was before it was sitting in the water, I'm seriously gonna freaking paint that into it. Just on that one side like that. I'm gonna paint that into the paint job. It'll be like that's from the first time I got her stuck, that's where the water line was. Oh man. I seriously thought I was gonna tip.
Me and him would skip school like at least once a month to go look at international scouts because he wanted to buy one so bad.
Oh yeah.
They wanted like $3,000 for something that was destroyed, and I'm like, man, you're nuts, dude. He's like, we'll find one.
Yeah, I picked that one up for like 36. So.
Is it running though?
Yeah, I got it stuck.
Yeah.
But it does need some work, and out here that's not a bad price for them. Especially being 72, I don't got to worry about no smog on it.
They don't make them no more.
No, they don't. There you go.
That's kind of truck. You just need about $10,000 to dump into it, and you're good to go.
Oh yeah, $10,000. I could make that thing freaking. It'd be monstrous. And especially $10,000 because the $10,000 I could put all in parts, and I could do all the work myself. I'm in California. No, that mud is way too deep. I'd need to. A Canadian tailor-made production said, "Put new tires on it, and then you could make it through the mud." And I'm like, no, not that mud. That mud literally was about it was about 3 feet deep because it wasn't the fact of the tires spinning. What really got me stuck was once that front end dipped in on the driver's side, it went so far into the mud, I couldn't even turn the tires with power steering. Like there was no turning the tire. It was just stuck. There could have been maybe like a branch or something in there it was caught on that wouldn't let it turn, but.
Well, I work for a record company, and every little bit counts. Like if you're stuck to the, if you're stuck to the rims in mud, that force is going to be like say 1,000 foot-pounds to move that car. If it's stuck to the center of the axle, that doubles, so it's going to take 2,000 foot-pounds of force to pull that out. If it's stuck to the frame, it's going to take 4,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it literally took my buddy's F450 that's 4-wheel drive to yank that sucker out, and it barely got it out. Yeah. Like I had to help it with that. It was bad. But yeah, once it dipped in there, I tried to get to reverse, and then it cocked, got a little sideways, and then it high-sided, I think, because I had my front right and my left rear tires were spinning. Like they were they were just like, I was trying to get wood under them, and you could just spin the wood under the tire more or less. You'd see the tire spinning as the wood was going under it. Then it wasn't catching on the wood either. I was like, motherfucker.
Well, I had a driver about 2 weeks ago. He got stuck just being a dumbass and high-centered his car, and he took the book that you write in at the end of the day every day and put it under the tire, thinking that would help him.
God.
He did a burnout on this fucking book and shredded it and didn't tell nobody, you know. I went and looked at the truck. I didn't look in the truck, and the next day I found the book, and I was like, what the hell? I mean, this guy's retarded, but it blows my mind, man. There'll be a road closed sign, and I mean, the whole road is closed, and he'll go around all that shit and drive off in a creek. You know? It's like, wow, man. Good job.
Nice.
Job security. Tear it up.
Yep. Shit, that's what I was just fucking dealing with, was a tow truck. Oh, it's not typing. Was a tow truck, Ram 5500. But it was kind of my fault, kind of not. You know what I mean? I looked in the procedures for how to do the oil pan, and of course procedures tell you on a 2014 you got to pull the engine out and then do the oil pan. Well, my bosses wanted me to try and snake it out, so that's what we did, and it pinched that freaking pickup tube gasket getting it back in, and it was on the side I couldn't see, so we ran it with no oil and scored all the bearings, the rod and main bearings. So then I ended up pulling the engine, because they were like, we had no oil pressure, and they're like, well, fuck, pull the engine, let's see what happens. So I pulled the engine, and sure enough, there we go. We see that gasket pinched and the bearings all spun, and it was like, fuck. So I had to put it all back together and took it all out, all off the clock, since it was my mistake doing it the way they wanted me to do it instead of doing it the way you're supposed to.
Rebuilds do the same thing.
Yep. No oil on an engine that runs on compression and not combustion is freaking terrible.
Well,
shit.
We had a 454. It lasted about 3 months.
Yeah, it's like the freaking the 350. I put in a cab over for one of the companies that we work for, and their guys ran it low on oil and seized the engine.
Yeah.
Instead of getting oil, someone did an oil change or something like that and didn't put enough oil in it, and then they freaking destroyed it. So now we got another brand new engine just waiting to go in.
I got people that are supposed to do miles and oils and coolant and all that, and I'll check cars, and I'm like, what the hell? This thing's 14 quarts low.
Yeah.
It only holds 17, man.
Damn, that's scary.
Like, how is this still running?
By the grace of shit.
They don't build them like that no more.
No.
Hell, my Suburban, it's only got like a gallon of coolant in it.
Yeah.
It loves it. I don't know, it's half empty all the time.
Yeah, I got a little coolant leak in the Scout, but I don't drive her very far because I can't take her on the freeway. She's too squirrely for damn near the surface streets.
Yeah.
That thing is built for straight crawling through the rocks and all that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. My truck did 250,000 miles about a week ago, and it needs a lot of work, man.
There you go. Yeah, I got control arm bushings on my Dakota that need to be done. That thing squeaks down the road all day. Drives me insane. But I don't got the money to put into getting control arm bushings or control arms for it. Right now it's driving me crazy.
I got my sugar mama to buy me some new tires, though. That was kind of sweet.
Hey, no problem. Anytime, jump in.
She was like, I'll get you 4 new tires.
Yeah, I got to get a new tire, the spare, because I freaking, on the wood that I had put under there to try and get out, I freaking ripped the valve core out, or the valve stem out of my tire and flattened the front left tire. So I pulled the spare out. The spare's from 95. I was like, that's an old tire.
Man.
But it got me home. The spare got me home. So I'm going to go.
See how.
Yeah.
I got a car running the other day that's been sitting for 2 years, and the low oil pressure light keeps coming on. I'm like, yeah, it might be all that water in the oil.
Uh-oh.
Like slimy, you know?
Yep. Damn oil. There's this guy right here. He says, have a great night. The Canadian TaylorMade production is out. He's off to go night-night.
Yeah.
We'll see you later, buddy. MFM Mondays every Monday. We do this every Monday. And if anybody ever wants the link to jump in, y'all are welcome to it. Just let me know. If you ever want to jump on the panel there, buddy, that'd be fun. Can you do that on your phone?
I'm working on it.
There you go.
I got internet now in my house, so it might happen pretty soon.
He says, does your buddy have a channel? Yeah, I'm talking to Zeus right now. Zeus is, he was chatting in here earlier. But, yep. It's been a mediocre day today for me. I swear to God. Oh, well.
How you doing with them cute kids, man?
Oh, they're good. I came home to find out my daughter busted one of my freaking Crown Royal glasses. My wife said she heard her banging it on the ground. Went in there, and just as she went in there, it shattered. So my wife said she tanned her hide. I go in there, and I show her the glass, and I'm like, you know, just hell no, little girl, you do not break daddy's glasses like that. Not cool. So hopefully she won't do it again.
Yeah.
10-4 on 30 But other than that, I mean, I love those little chillikins. 30-6.
I got my boy a couple of pairs of pants and shirts and some new boots last night, and when he woke up for school today, he was like, what?
There you go. Yeah, my son's coming along quite a bit. He's definitely autistic, definitely a special boy. My daughter, she's good to go. I think my wife tends to think the whole deal with them damn vaccinations. I mean, the numbers add up when you think about it, how little autism was around, and then all these vaccinations come up, and now it's like becoming more and more and more and more and more and more prominent as it goes. But
well, we did half of my sons at around age 1, and he got real sick and feverish, and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So we've been holding off on as many as we could.
Yeah.
We did what we had to do to get him in school, but I totally regretted it and didn't want to do it, and I waited like 3 years, you know what I mean, 4 years.
Well, my daughter pretty much got her first set of shots like within the first month, and then that was it. She never went back.
Yeah.
So she's like 3 years old with nothing. So
I don't think injecting a newborn with tons of the worst stuff on the planet is a good idea, but go right ahead, I guess, you know.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, fuck. How did the human race survive before we ever did vaccinations? Right?
I understand how it works. You know, you give them a little bit and they build antibodies and stuff, but that's like, you know, you're giving somebody the flu, you know. Congratulations, you got the flu, you know. And
the flu only doesn't half the time, doesn't even work 50% of the time. It's all guesswork. Like most of the time, it's only like 30 to or less percent effective. So it's just like.
My mom, about a month ago, she's like, we're going to get our flu shots and we're leaving town Friday. And I was like, so you're going to give yourself the flu and then leave town? That's a great idea. And she's like, wait a minute. And then like a month later, they got the flu. So
right.
It's like, you got the flu anyways, you know?
Yeah, the High Desert Pioneer said this year's flu shot's only 20% effective.
I ain't got the flu in like 10 years, man.
Yeah. I got a hard one just around Christmas. The flu hit my shop so hard. It was one day I went into work and it was just me and the boss. Everybody had called out sick.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit.
I quit smoking January 2010, and I've been sick maybe one time where I was actually like, hey, I think I have the flu or something, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like super bad. And I've had a few stomach bugs, but nothing like, you know, people going to the hospital or something.
Yeah. My daughter got pneumonia last year. That was scary.
The lake we have here is just nasty, disgusting, and if you jump in it, you're going to get sick. So I haven't swam in that thing in 10 years, and I ain't hardly been sick, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You'll come out there with like a flesh-eating disease or something, you know? It's like, screw that.
Dude, I'm telling you, there was something like that in that water that the Scout was in, because I looked down at one point, and there was probably about 6 inches long, about as thick as a freaking hair, and it was wiggling through the water. And I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, hell no. You go away from me. I was like, I'm not getting in that water. That's why when I felt like it was going to tip, I was like, oh, shit. I ain't getting in this water. Hell no.
We got those big old alligator guards here.
Ooh. You ever go fishing for one of those?
Oh, yeah.
I bet that'd be fun.
You should watch the videos on how to clean those, man. There's this Cajun guy. He can rip one apart in about 2 minutes.
Aren't those things like plated with freaking bones and shit?
Oh man, they're like armor plated and tons of teeth.
Nice. How do they taste?
Everybody around here likes to go bow fishing now, and they hunt those yars all night.
How do they taste?
They're good if you can actually cook them right. And if you don't clean them right, it's toxic. So it's kind of like, yeah, you better know what you're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Those things are toxic if you don't clean them right?
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's why nobody eats them, because they're like, I can't get to them, can't get to the meat. And if you do, you might poison yourself. So
yeah.
Watch some Cajun videos though on cleaning them big old alligator guards. That's just badass. I mean, you'll be like, damn, that was easy. There's a video, it's like 5 minutes long. He cleans probably 4 or 5 fish in 5 minutes. Just hammering them out.
There you go.
I've been trying to get into hog hunting around here. And I got plenty of places to go fox hunting and deer hunting and stuff, but I'm still trying to find somewhere real close.
Shit, I wish I could freaking have some places to hunt around here.
Yep.
I like the drunk one.
Start looking around where the hog population is really bad, and look for ranchers in that area, and get to talking with them, and you'll find you somewhere you can hunt hogs, man. Because like they're destroying neighborhoods, and they're like, what do we do? And the city council out there is just like, go fuck yourself, yeah.
No, out here the hog problems get so bad out here. San Jose, a major city, has allowed hunting within the city on hogs.
They need to. There's no way around it. You have to, man. If you don't take out them hogs, they multiply like mad.
Luckily, we don't have them too bad out here, though.
Yeah, 8 more.
Yeah, where I'm at out here in the Brentwood area, Antioch, Oakley, kind of out on the Delta, we don't have a whole lot. I mean, they're out there, but they're not as out there out here yet.
Yeah, we'll give it 2 years and it'll be nuts, man.
Well, I'll tell you what.
They're gonna go where the food is, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of food out here for them if they came out here. A lot of ranches, a lot of freaking farmland and shit like that. But there's also a lot of crazy rednecks.
Green grass, it's over.
Yeah, we got a lot of crazy rednecks out in this area though.
Yeah.
So.
We do too, but it's still, I've noticed over the last 10 years, it's gotten to where it's like popular now. You know, the hogs are just everywhere. I had a guy, he hit 7 hogs one night in his truck. It was like a roller coaster.
Sounds like something crazy is going on inside.
It's big. It's like big business around here now. The guys are getting $20 a tail, helping out ranchers and stuff, and there's guys doing helicopter hog hunts, and all the, I guess they're the land management people. They work for the state, and they go around hunting all year long, and they've got like full auto machine guns and thermal scopes and all that cool shit, and they'll just go into a ranch and clean it out. They'll take out rabbits, foxes, hogs, anything, you know, because they're just trying to help the rancher out. It's like, man, I could do that.
Yeah.
And those guys, they're like, hey, check out this rifle with the bump stock on it. See what you think about that, you know, and that's what they hog hunt with.
Yep.
I want to make friends with y'all.
Exactly. That's where I'd be.
I'm trying to find like 3 or 4 ranches around here that don't mind me sneaking in after work before the sun comes up, you know?
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours of stomping around. It's good for you.
Oh yeah. Good food too. If we went out and slaughtered a shitload of these hogs that are destroying all the land, we could definitely help solve world hunger. The amount of hogs out there, shit, ship them out. Send them to the people that need the food.
Well, it is, man. A lot of them are edible.
Make them into steaks and send them to the Muslims.
The ones that you can't eat, you can still sell them for dog food. They'll turn them into dog food, so there's money in it, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know if you can eat them or not?
Usually it depends. You can just smell one and tell if it's worth eating or not. The younger ones definitely, and some of the sows are edible. You don't want the boars and stuff like that. And depends on where you shoot them. And some of them you'll cut into them and go, hell no. It looks like it's got like moldy bacteria stuff all up in the fat.
Ew.
Like it was a sick hog. And there's also a poison they have now that they tested out, and they're starting to use it in a couple areas. And it looks like, you know, the hog feed, the big round chunks of hog feed. Yeah. Like the cylinder looking stuff, but it turns the hog fat blue, and it poisons them and kills them and shit like that. And I think anything that eats that hog dies too, you know. So you cut into a blue hog, you don't eat it. Yeah. We're all kind of against that, but it's to the point to where some areas that they need to bait the hogs and kill them because the ranchers they're gonna go out of business because they can do about $7,000 a night in damage, you know, and that's huge for a farmer.
Yeah, it is.
Like, what's cool though is the way, like, there's guys running around with drones with thermal cameras on them, and they'll go find the hogs and chase them out of the field towards the hunters, and they'll go get another fresh battery and run them straight up to the hunters. And those guys, you know, 3 of them sitting out there with thermal scopes on their rifle, and they'll run them straight across the field at them hunters, and it's like a slaughter. And I'm like, that's how we need to be doing it.
Oh, that one video I seen that one time, they got what do you call it? The tannerite. They had like fucking 20 pounds of tannerite. A bunch of hogs came around. They shot the tannerite. It was like, boom.
Well, that works too.
Where's the drunken one at?
What is it?
The drunken one. Where are you from? One of the guys on the chat right now.
Oh, the drunken one.
Yeah. We got High Desert Pioneer. I know he's out in Nevada, where I wish I could be, Nevada or Arizona. I don't know. Maybe even Texas. But Texas is starting to turn, it looks like, half the time. I don't know if I can trust Texas anymore.
There's can't do nothing. And the sheriff there is kind of retarded, but she can't really do a whole lot. She's got her hands tied right now, and our governor is badass. He's bad to the bone, and all the people here are bad to the bone. So the only place that kind of sucks is Austin, and they can't do nothing. They really can't. They can cry all they want to, but.
Well, there you go. You got another Texan on here. The drunken one's from South Texas.
Nice. He knows what's up.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we get
I've
coyote.
been all over the country, man, and people were rude as fuck everywhere I went. And I was like, what is the deal, man? And when I got back to Texas, people started waving again, and then you start seeing trucks again, and it's just like, oh, I'm back home. Thank God, man.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I was in LA for about 10 minutes. I had to jump off a bus that broke down and get on a train real fast that was leaving the station, and I was in that train station for about 5 minutes, and it was scary and weird, and I was like, get me the hell out of this fucking town, man. And we rode that train all night, man, and it was a shitty train ride. There was drunks running around, and you can't sleep on the train and shit. People running up and down the car to car, and I was just like, man, get me the hell out of here. And I think when we got to Arizona, Flagstaff, that next morning, they were rude as fuck. I was like, come on, man. The hell? I don't know. And like, everybody in New Mexico is just crazy, you know?
New Mexico.
When I got to Washington, I was getting gas, and this little skinny girl, she's kind of hot. She come out in a monkey suit, and she's like, you can't pump your gas here. She's screaming at me, like, pissed off. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, it's against the law. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Trying to get back in the car and stuff. And I like tipped her $10 and I felt bad. It's like, what the hell's wrong? And she was like, oh, the governor wanted to create jobs, so he made it illegal to pump your own gas.
Wow.
I'm like, get me the hell out of here.
That's what it was in Oregon, I guess, for a while. And then they just went to pumping their own gas in Oregon. So there was all kinds of memes about how people were putting the green gas in their vehicles and then breaking down. It's green. It's the green stuff. I want to be green.
That's funny.
Hell yeah. Shit, I got a hog up knife. I'd like to take out hog up with. That's a lot of guys do it out here.
The worst vacation I ever had, though, was my grandpa took me to Disneyland one time in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
We rode in a big four-door Cadillac with the windows down in the summertime the whole way there. And
yeah.
ashes out the window into my eyeballs the whole way there and the whole way back.
Oh.
Burning hot camel ashes. Camel wide filterless. Like right now, by the time we got to do that, I couldn't even see.
You're like, Mickey, is that you? So
it was like, and in Disneyland, it actually sucked. It was hot, and it was just like, why did we come here? You know, everything's expensive, and this place is stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
No, that'd be fun for the kids. Sometime. I don't know. Disneyland. I like Disneyland. I went there once or twice. California Adventureland. I like the rides, the roller coasters. That's what I'm all about. Oh man.
Yeah, I like riding roller coasters and stuff, and what's funny is that at the carnival, that boat that rocks back and forth.
Yeah.
That's the last time I got sick, man. Literally, like nothing else phases me. I'm not really afraid of heights. It kind of feels weird, but like I got off that boat and I threw the hell up, man. It's crazy.
Damn it.
That was back in the Zima days, though.
Yeah. I don't like spinny rides. Boats? I don't know. Not a whole lot of people come through here. I don't have a big following. But
that dude's bib He's got box tape all the way down his leg.
Oh, man.
Yeah, get her done.
That's right. That's right. You do what you got to do sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I had fun putting in a regulator today, window regulator for a Honda. Man, I looked in I was looking at the procedures of Honda Element, and in the procedures for how they say to do it, thing looks complicated as hell. I'm like sitting there going, "Fuck, man!" Then when I went to go do it, it was like, really? This is super stupid simple. Yeah. Except for the way the window regulator broke, you couldn't get the window to go up, so you could unbolt the window from the regulator. So then I had to unbolt the regulator and like twist the window inside of the door to fucking get to the bolts. But my boss was like, "Oh, I think it needs a motor. There's probably no power to it." I get in there. First thing I do, I hit the switch. I hear, I'm like, "No, sounds like there's something stuck. There's something going bad inside of there. Let me pull this door panel off and see what I can find." Oh, look, the fucking cable snapped on the regulator, and it's all probably bound up in the freaking motor. So we need a regulator. Boom.
Shipping a ball.
Yep. Those ones surely are. Hell, the new ones, like on the new Chryslers and stuff like that, the regulator's built into the panel.
Wow.
Yeah. They're pretty freaking sweet, though. Pretty trick. Like, you pop a little thing off, and you just push in the tab, and it separates the window from the regulator. And then you just pull the door panel out. Boom. It's all right there. Quick and easy.
Oh,
yeah. We got good at those on the Cherokees, because we had, at one point, someone must have known what they were doing, for one. And it's interesting because I'm thinking they were probably not so much tweakers, but more like a hacker group, because you heard about how they had them where they could hack into the cars and then operate the cars or whatever through the Uconnect. And just about the time that was coming out, someone had freaking busted out 8 Grand Cherokee windows, and just went straight to the freaking stereos, ripped those out, didn't even unplug them straight, cut the wires off, and took the fucking stereos out, the Uconnects. But there's no CD player, and the way they're set up, you cannot connect them and use them in another vehicle, because they're they're all like all programmed and everything like that. Like, it's literally a computer itself. And so
like a Mercedes.
Yeah, it's like, so my question, what I was thinking is, what were they after in those?
The gold.
Man,
melt it down, sell the gold.
But the amount of gold you get out of those is like, I've thought about it, because I get modules and shit all the time, and the process of getting the gold out of that, like, is just, there's too much effort for too little reward.
It's a pain in the butt, but I mean, they'll get a couple gold teeth out of it.
I guess so, huh?
But probably about $2,000, for a little bit of effort.
Oh, hey, American Piddler popped in here. Well, it's the good word. It's motherfucking Monday, where we get together and talk about our motherfucking Mondays.
Yeah. So, I gotta grab some lunch, get back to work, man.
All right, bud. I love it when you call in. Huh? Enjoy talking with you too, man. I love it when you call in.
Take care of that family, brother.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to have to do that here in a little bit. It was about 9:15 here, right. So. All right, bud.
Enjoy watching 5150 The Bomb take over the world.
Running for governor, write-in ballot only, so I don't have to pay none of that bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't know.
All right, cheers, brother.
Cheers. There you have it, people, right there. That number, you can call in that number, and you can be live on the phone. I was just Zeus that came through and chopped it up with me, so How was y'all Mondays? American Piddler, Drunken One, and the High Desert Pioneer. How was your guys' Monday? Mine was very mediocre. Except for I got a mail call. But I guess I'm going to do that in my vlog tonight because I was hoping the person that sent me it would be on tonight, but she's not. A link? I can send a link. Yes, I can. I can easily send a link. Real quick, like. All you got to do is do that. Oh, look at this. That's why I don't ever really see the Drunken Ones uploads. I just had to ring your bell, bud. Boom. Shakalaka. Like this. Like this. Like that. The link is in your inbox. And yes, it is from the Shalisa Shell. You have a page. You have a Facebook page? Oh. Yeah, I got headphones here. So then we can do some stuff.
Oh, yeah. Hey, howdy, man. I've been chilling out for the last few minutes anyway. Thanks for having me. I've been sub to you for a while. Pardon all the blue lights and shit. I'm a good guy. I'm redneck just like you. I'm cool. I'm right on your line. Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. What you been talking? It's my kind of language. Get some 4x4. Let's get some truck stuck. Let's have a good time. Yeah. That's all good. Nice to see you. I don't know where I actually meant to go somewhere with that. I came in excited. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's all good. Right. You haven't had company. Hey, right. Welcome back. Can you hear me now?
I think.
I'm a nice guy. You'll have fun with me, especially like about this time of night. You know, it's not a name; it's a lifestyle, right? Can you see me? Okay? Is everything? Is it working well?
Yeah, just had to turn on.
I know I'm very overbearing, but is the audio right? Are you cool with me? Let's relax. I'm a good guy. I'm on your side, man. You seem like a hell of a guy. You have some badass knives. I'd like to start by saying I've been subbed to your channel. I just hadn't been by to like look at a bunch of stuff, but I do remember you doing you got the 4x4 stuck. You got the it was an international scout. You got your international scout stuck and your boys dug you out. And that's when I put in the comments a while ago. I said, yeah, but sand sucks. You know, sometimes you get down there and it's not the mud that gets you, but it's the sand. And digging sand sucks. It just because it just fills back in. You know, it just fills back in. Anyway, I hate to be overbearing. There's how many people? I'm not like gonna try to do anything crazy or whatever. How many people are in the room? Or I'm not. Okay, let me just relax. I like to get like a little over excited sometimes. I'm sorry. So where do you live? All this mud and stuff. Where do you live?
I live in California. I'm about 50 miles east of San Francisco.
Okay. That sounds like
a Delta.
I've never ever been there. Hey, your microphone sounds excellent, I might add, except for I'm getting a little feedback. It's got a little reverb to it when I talk.
Yeah, what happens is you gotta put in some.
No, your mic sounds good though.
Yeah, I got a little desk mic over here.
No, it sounds very good. I like it. It's nice speaking with you because your audio is okay. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. So you live in South Cali or California area. I live in what's that thing? You've had it for a while. I see some cobwebs on the other end. That's a good one there at the tried and true. That's a good one, right? Like,
Yep.
see the other end of your head. It's got like cobwebs on it. No.
Just a little bit. It's a
Yeah,
little
relax. Okay, I don't know. Okay, there's Zeus. Zeus, nice to meet you, Zeus. Oh, Zeus is the guy on the truck. He was the one that was just on the telephone with you, right?
Yep, that was Zeus.
I get it. I'm trying to learn, people. I'm sub to both of y'all, and I have been for a while, but I just it's hard to make it around to everybody. I did see you get your truck stuck. Is when it popped up on the notifications. It's like I see truck in the mud. It's like, oh, I'm into that, you know. Right. So let's watch this. There's an echo in the room. Do you have? I'm not. Is it? Do you have your monitor speakers really loud? What you're hearing from us, is it really loud compared to where the microphone is that gives us our sound? Oh, you're in headphones.
It would be on your end. You got to put in some headphones or
No.
your volume.
I'll deal with it. Don't bother. Yeah, don't bother. Okay, I didn't know if you were playing like you got your. I didn't realize you had headphones until you did that.
Yeah, because if I take the headphones out,
then you'll get a lot of reverb when
no,
you talk.
Sir, no, do that. Is that cool with you? Are you better with if that's okay with you? It sounds great on this end now.
Yeah, no, it's better to have.
Oh no, sweet dude, no, yeah, that's what you want to be. That's the audio you want. Whenever you talk to somebody on whatever you're doing this with, do that now. Do that then. Do that. I'm telling you, that sounds a lot better. I'm just trying to help out. Bro. Got love. My name is Sparky. They call me Drunken One, but Sparky. Actually, I have a real name, but there's only a few that know that one. My name is Sparky. What's your name?
My name's Tony.
Are you sure, Tony? No,
Yep.
I'm just giving love, baby. Well, yeah, I mean, you can see me. It's like this is like. Let me look at me as opposed to you. Let me see. Okay, yep, that's me. Right. Okay.
Anyway, I can actually even present you.
Oh, you can click to me. 4x4 thing. Okay, let me just because it's us goofing around. Give me just a second. Let me get my mindset right, and I'll put some video up of some stuff you want to watch on the internet. Just give me a second. I just oh, your buddy's offline. It's just we need somebody else on the chat to chat it up. We need who else? Who can we invite? I don't know your company so much. I'm fresh here. Where's the guy that stays up late and doesn't mind getting online?
Oh, I don't know. We get a lot of people coming sometimes. Sometimes nobody.
Okay. It's okay if it be two people, man. Some of the best times are when that live symbol is gone. You know, that's when the party happens, man.
Right?
That's when the okay. My channel is me, and I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back or whatever. I brew home brewed beer. I make my own beer. I make my own wine. I like to make jerky. I'm not trying to promote my channel, but this is what I do. I got a little garden out back where I try to grow peppers. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Check out my channel. I'm not here to promote myself, but I'm just saying, hey, y'all seem like my kind of guys, you know, and I wouldn't mind having you as friends. That was kind of awkward, wasn't it? Anyway, you're my style, and I like you. And so yeah, I'd watch your shit more often. Come by and look at my channel. You might like what I'm doing. I'm homebrewing beer. I'm making homemade jerky. I've got. Check this out. Watch this.
I'd like to get in
I'm not here to promote channel. I've been here for a minute. It's not like I jumped in and said, "Hey, give me a freaking sub or whatever." See this thing? This is yeast. This is what makes beer work. This is what turns the sweet goo that we feed these wonderful critters with. We feed them the yeast. We feed them the sweets. These guys go to work and they make me beer. They make me good beer. I make like all kinds of Budweiser clones for the weak at heart, the ones that are easy. I don't have a. I'll pour a stout. I'll pour a stout here in a second out of the keg. Whatever. Come by my channel. I'm your style, and I'd like to have you as company because you seem like good people. And you know, I've run my shit into the ditch before, and I've been dry stuck before, which is as bad or worse than mud stuck. We got plenty of mud in Texas, but you know, you go down there and you think, oh, I can take the beach too. You know, if you're 2-wheel drive, you're fucking stuck. You know. Anyway, you are my kind of people, you know, and we'll talk about brewing homebrew. That's yeast. That's what gives that's what makes the sweet juice into our favorite beverage, beer. Actually, I'm cheating tonight. It's a 7 and 7. It's Seagram 7 and 7. Do y'all drink it all, or am I the only hoodlum? That's my boy. That's my boy. What the hell? Hellcat. I don't know that I ever tried that. Did you drink that tonight?
Yeah, it's some whiskey.
I'm sorry?
It's just some good old Irish whiskey.
Oh, no, I said, did you drink tonight? Have you been drinking tonight?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, well, you going to drink one with me? You have another beer and we'll cheers or something? You get another beverage? I'm trying to get you drunk. They call me drinking one for a reason, damn it.
Oh, I don't drink very often.
That's okay. Where's your wife's wine cooler? Let's start. It's time, damn it.
Oh, I got a damn cabinet above the fridge that's absolutely full of liquor. I got rum, wine, tequila.
Look at the emojis. Let me put this back. These are my boys. Let me back.
Beaker hype. That yeast.
Don't break it, son of a bitch.
I'd like to learn how to make me some mead, though. That's what I want to make. I love drinking some good old mead. Give me that mead.
Mead is good. Mead is very expensive. Mead is honey. Okay, I showed you that flask, but what I didn't tell you is in the bottom of it, there's a bar about this. A bar about this long. It's a long bar. That one. It's probably like almost 1.25 inches. I'm telling you, it's a long bar. I know what 1.25 inches means. Okay, so it's like 1.25 inches, and it's a magnet. And then I built a stir plate, and what it does is it stirs that pill magnet thing that is food grade and way safe. It stirs that stuff, and it gives it oxygen, so it can grow, so it can become stronger. So I can take a little bit of it, and if you feed it, it'll make more. And so, and then after it does that, and then they've eaten all the sugars, I let it relax. I let them all fall to the bottom. I pour off the top stuff, pour it into another jar, and and either way, I'm doing it to where they're always getting bigger. So I'm growing my own yeast. It's like a mad scientist almost, but no, it's really easy. Every 3-4 days, you do the process and you feed your yeast, and so you can always make more beer. You don't have to spend the money on more yeast. Yeast are expensive, those little sumbitches. They're great. I love these guys, and each different kind make the beer taste something different. But anyway, I didn't mean to take over your show. Monday was great. Actually, it was great in the sense where okay. Let me start with I'm self-employed. I am an electrician. I own my own company. It's just me. I'm freelancing. My own company being one person. Me anyway. So I can kind of call my shots. The kid, he was sick this morning. So he was sick 3 days ago. Come think of it, he was been peaking. You don't tell me. I'm terrible about telling stories right away. He's been sick, and I sat home Monday here today to make sure he could go to school tomorrow. I'm sorry. I can get long-winded on some shit. I'm glad I summed that up before I made a real ass myself. So where's the wife's wine cooler? Bring it.
Oh, that's
work with me here, baby.
Got that Corona she was drinking on tonight.
Corona is good. Very cold though. Drink it cold. Drink it cold. Don't let it get warm on you. You can drink it. You drink it before it gets warm. There ain't nothing wrong with Corona.
Oh, I like Corona's warm.
Corona's a fine beer.
I like it warm.
Ooh, wow, really? You're the kind of guy that likes like Heineken warm, huh?
Ugh, Heineken. It's like licking a hiney.
I like to be your neighbor for a while. I
like to drink
nasty
beer.
homebrew. You don't realize how yummy homebrew really is. I should put weight on you though. You can't. It's not so much more alcohol like people might like to think as to homebrew, but it's more weight because you're getting all it's this liquid bread. After all, it's grain juice. It's liquid bread, and it's been around for a year. I'm not going to go blabbing on about a bunch of shit, but it's been done for years. It was a woman's chore to make this. It wasn't even a man's duty to make beer. That was there's you get the idea. There's some old Stone Age bullshit from way back when. And it's got the woman grinding the grains to be able to make the beer. I'm not trying to come selling beer around your place, but if you look into the history of beer, it was actually a woman's job. It was liquid grains. It's very nutritional.
Yep, the beer's been around since the Egyptians.
Don't quote me for that. I don't know all the numbers and all the everything, but used to it was a woman's job, and I say that now to my girl. She's like, no, my little system. It's just a matter of rinsing the sugary sweetness out of the grains. The one thing at one end is called an HLT. It's a hot liquor tank, which means nothing more than I know everybody. I know y'all like the lagers. Y'all like the lagers. I know. I make a Budweiser clone. The thing is, Budweiser clones are fine, and they're super cheap. They're cheap in the sense that they don't have a whole lot of grains. They have more rice and corn into the recipe, which makes them super duper cheap to brew. So, and I swear to God, I can make you a Bud Light clone or a Budweiser clone or whatever you want. Light enough to where it's palatable to you. It's not even a red ale. It's not even intimidating. But if you're willing to experiment with homebrew, that this might get you started. I'm telling you, I can brew Budweiser where it's got body. It's got a mouthfeel. It's not like water and a little flavor. It's got mouthfeel. It's you just have to taste it. It's hard to explain. I am not a reviewer. I'll say that right away. But yeah, what I think of what big companies have done, and it's what they call AB InBev. It's anyway. Guess I'm not boring anybody too much. They're not running off yet.
No.
So anyway, they've taken over a bunch of. They've taken over. Well, sometimes I'm running over people because there's a lot of people in the room, and I'm like, okay, well, it's just us. All right. Sometimes because I'll start to babble and it's like I'll talk and okay. Anyway, AB InBev is Anheuser-Busch. They've taken over a bunch of the smaller companies, the ones that we thought were craft brewing, and there's no problem with that as long as they don't change the recipes. I don't care. Let me sit for a second. I don't know, just lost my train of thought. Give me just a second. I'll keep on. Where were we going with this? Where do we start with this? Okay, so AB, I got sidetracked on that. It's like talking about like GMOs. What's that?
Absinthe.
Are we talking about liquor? Are we talking about beer?
Liquor.
Okay. No, there's beer that come in those kind of bottles. Yeah, that one's empty. Woo!
Okay.
That looked like a lotion bottle almost. What the hell was that?
It's got gold flake in it.
Oh, that's like the Goldschlager shit. Yeah. I say shit. No, it's wonderful.
It's called Gold Washer.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a try. Hell yeah, it sounds like Goldschlager knockoff. I'll give it a try.
This is a butt plug one.
That's all I knew, bro. That's all I knew. What's inside of it? Okay. Just pour it out and look at it, right?
Almond liquor.
Almond, all right. And how much is that? It's like a couple of ounces. No, it actually looks like 4 ounces. Does it say how big is it? What is the liters in that little butt plug thing?
Oh, they're just like little shot glasses of them.
That's not. No, it looks.
That's a Scotch.
It looks pretty big though. Are those a couple ounces? Just one.
Oh no, look, it's tiny.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
There
get
you
it.
go.
Right, I get it. Yeah, it's hard to tell perspective.
It's like the
Yeah.
little novelty ones you could buy. I got them at a
Oh
at
no,
the Wasteland event.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit.
Teleportation travel juice.
Okay, I know I asked you once before. Where do you live again? Paint me stupid. I got this map behind me, and I'm trying to place kind of where people are at because sometimes I'm like hours ahead of people. I mean, right now, if I was talking to the UK guys, it'd be like 5 o'clock in the morning there, you know, and they're probably pretty drunk
I'd
by
be
now.
right there in the middle of California.
Okay, so you're 1 hour. You were what? 10:37?
No, it's 9:30.
Not 9. Okay, you're on the other side, right? All right, still trying to work this. All right, so you're a couple hours ahead of me. Yeah.
No, I'm a couple hours behind you.
Behind me, exactly.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's about time for me to go feed my hound dogs and call it a night here soon.
Okay.
Wife's gonna be waiting for me.
Don't let me hold you up, man. If you got things to do, you just kick me off.
Oh yeah, we do that about 10 o'clock. I got about 3 plot hounds, a tree walker, Pitbull Queensland mix.
Oh, yeah, you got.
I got a couple of. I got a plot walker, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plot and Queensland Pitbull mixes.
You have that many dogs? Those are all dogs?
Those are all dogs.
How many do you have again? Let's say you're 20 by now. What? What'd you say?
I got about 13.
Son of a bitch.
And they're all and the smallest dog is about my smallest dogs, they're about 30 pounds. 30, 40 pounds. The rest are all 50, 60, 70, 80 pound dogs.
Yeah. I heard. Yeah, they're all big breeds. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, nobody sneaks up on your place.
I'll buy oh no, nobody even thinks about jumping my fence.
Yeah, right.
No. In fact, it's funny because you'll see when people are walking through the neighborhood, they cross the street and walk the other side of the street of my house. They like avoid my yard altogether.
Yeah. Just a detour, right? Detour.
Oh yeah, because them hounds when they get going, man, they will get going.
You gonna be here for a second? I'm gonna go pour another drink. I'll be back in 2 minutes, less than that probably. You gonna be here for a second or what?
Yeah, I'll probably be here.
I'll hang out. Give me just a second. I'll mute my screen and mic.
He just dip-a-dip-dip-a-dip-deed out. Dip-a-dee-dip-beep-beep. Yeah, I feed all them dogs. I go through a 55-pound bag of dog food 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah. It's expensive. So I'd like to start hunting more. I could just feed them what we catch. Oh. Got a big giant fridge. Oh, I forgot I was going to talk to my wife about. My boss got a fridge, an extra fridge, but I'm like, I don't got nowhere to put it out here. That would be just ridiculous to try and get another fridge in my house. Why? Oh, that's why. I drank me some alcohol. Now I'm starting to feel like I want to go to sleep. Anyways, I really want to open this damn thing up already. Looks like this might have came in Saturday. Yeah. I like how she addressed it. She addressed it like Tony asshat 5150 the Bob. That's right. Ugh. Dogs are going off out there, making conversation with each other. Absinthe is 110 proof. Its absinthe is 110 proof, so please drink with extreme caution. Yeah. Caution. What's that? I've got me some ideas. Let's screen share.
My back teeth were floating. All right. Hey, oh, you're not screen sharing stuff. That's cool. Are you the OSB guy, or is that my screen, or what the hell's going on here? What you got going, wild man?
Just sharing the screen real quick as
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, you the man. You the man.
Something out real quick.
Thank you so much for having me. While you navigate, you don't need to speak. I mean, obviously you can. Anyway, thank you for having me. I'm having a great time here. I don't know exactly how many people in the room, but it seems like the ones that I'm here with are a great company. So I'd like to thank y'all for having me. I don't mean to be a kiss ass or whatever, but thanks, guys. Y'all seem like my kind of people, and I'll be sure to look at your videos more. And definitely with live streams.
This right here, this right here is my lifeblood. What I have posting on this website. Yes, I cannot wait to go. Okay, so this year it's September 26th through September 30th. So it is. What is that? Let's see. Where is the date here? Let's go and check out exactly that weekend.
What kind of age group y'all in? It doesn't make a difference necessarily. I'm almost 50. What y'all are showing me here are things that my kid would be so totally interested in. He's been go the right way. He's been military since 7th grade. He was doing the whole. I'm not a military man myself, but he did the whole. He did 4 years all through high school in it. I am not in a sober moment, so I'm telling this story terribly. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really proud of my son. He's a military guy. He's went through 2 years being in the sand, and 2 more years being over here in the sand in South California at 21 Palms. I'm not a military guy myself, but
29 Palms.
29 Palms, yes, yeah. He was over here for a long time.
Out there.
Yeah, because that's the closest thing that we have here in the U.S. compared to what they have over there. It's miserable. It's rotten. And he told me stories like you can be down there at the on the sand at 100 degrees, and you look up to the mountains that have snow on them. Yep. Don't that just fucking piss you off? This is the worst place we could find in the whole U.S. to teach them how to train for over there, because that whole country is miserable over there. Anyway, he served his stuff. He'd come back, and he went back over there. He's over there right now on contract. And what that means to, well, more mom than dad, but my baby's going to get hurt. Well, see, when he was in the military, he was bound by laws. When you go contract, it's like it's a little more shady than military, you know? So they can ask of you what they will. He's always been marksman. I can show, he's got badges up there. I'm not trying to take over the stream or whatever. He's got badges, these plate things that go across. You see they got the things, you know? He's got a stack of them. The thing is, he doesn't even give a shit about them. He just like throws them in his junk drawer and is like, dude, no, you need to be respectful of that. I don't understand it all, but each one of those bars means an accomplishment. If you knew what the language that those bars meant, you would understand this son of a bitch has been here, he's been here, and not only he was here, but he's got these extra little bars. I don't understand a lot about it, but those bars mean a lot of shit. And he's got bars, and he's like, he just throws them off in there like they're squat. He's like marksman and stuff. All right, call me proud dad guy. Again, how old y'all? I'm sorry. I started late. I started having kids at like 30-something. Okay, you have a daughter, I see, right? A daughter or long haired son?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
I
However,
got a daughter and a son.
okay, but how
I'm
old
in my
are they?
30s. My
You're in your
daughter's
30s?
yeah, my
Oh,
daughter's 3 and my son is 5.
3, yeah, 3. Wow, yeah, yeah. So he's the little guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The daughter is 3. Paint me stupid. I will not remember your. I'd have to hang out with you for a little bit, and then I remember. Yeah, so. Okay, I'm terrible with who's who. Okay, no, that's cool. So you're a young man. You're in mid 30s, upper 30s. Come on, don't be scared. 36.
No, I'm 31. I'll be 32 in a
Oh
couple of
goddamn,
weeks.
life has been bad to you. No, I'm just.
Yes, it has.
No, I'm just teasing. No, you seem like a guy. You remind me of a friend of mine. His name is Dennis. You remind me a lot of him. Just a good old boy. You know, he's got your stature. You know, how tall are you?
About 6 foot.
Oh no, you're taller, way taller. Okay, doesn't make that. I'm just you look a lot like my buddy Dennis, and well, anyway, he's a good old boy too, and I think we'll get along.
Yep.
You
No,
remember my name? My name. You can call me Sparky if it helps out. You don't have to say dry. I'm Sparky. I'm an electrician. Self-employed. Knock on wood. Business has been okay. You know. So anyway, I'm just trying to relate to people. I like your style, man. I like who you are and your person. Write it down. Click on my thing right now. Put it in a different one. You know, I'm not trying to gain subscribers.
I
Believe me,
got
I'm
you.
not here to gain subscribers. I'm not bragging or whatever. I got like 1,100 or whatever, something along those lines. I'm not worried about subscribers. I want to find who is decent. You know, who is decent. I got my subscribers through that Green Bay wacky shit, and I got a bunch of gamers that will never ever come. I have a
Oh my
bunch of
God,
dead
tell me about
subs.
that crap.
I don't know what I was thinking. You know. Don't worry about your subscribers. I'm sure you're not in it for the money. Okay, you're one of those guys. Me too. I'm not either. I took all the ads off my crap. You know.
Yeah.
I know I'm a bit animated, and I put out videos, whatever. Come by and check it out, man. You have a good time.
At
Whatever.
first, I wasn't like that, but then I was like, you know what? When I found out that there were still ads on my channel, I was like, well, might as well get paid for them. They're still putting, whether you're
Well,
monetized or not, they still put ads on your channel.
no, okay, no, you can shut that off. You can. Okay, I got a pretty good buzz on, but I'll try to dig it up on the other screen and screen share it to you. There's a way not to be monetized for your videos. Give me just a second. I got a pretty good buzz. No,
I wasn't monetized.
As we're talking, I'll see if I can't dig that up and show you how to fix that. You can say no, I don't want it anymore.
Well, that's the thing is
Okay.
I know how to turn the monetization off.
Okay, well, do it.
But the thing is, the reason why I turned it on in the first place.
Hey, wait,
was
why
when
did you?
I realized.
Wait a second. You sounded better open. You sounded better without your mic. Didn't you? Didn't we do that a while ago? This is the same stream.
The mic's
Yeah.
still right there. Yeah. No,
Okay,
what I was saying was I was originally monetized or not monetized, and then when I decided to turn it on is when I realized watching from I was showing someone one of my videos from something and it had an ad on it, and it was like, really, if they're gonna put ads on it anyways, might as well get your cut of it. But it's okay. Come here and at the end of this month, I won't be monetized anymore.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay, I don't. I can dig them up, but what do you got going? What do you got going? I'm not even close to the watch time. How many subs do you have?
Like 500.
500. Okay, all right. I'm not far ahead of you. I'm not far ahead of you, and I'm not the big guy that's looking down on you. Whatever. Again, I got into the freaking Green Bay wacky shit, and I got a bunch of dead subs.
Yep.
You're like my kind of person, you know. When I got past 1,000, it was like, okay, I made that landmark or whatever. But these are, and now I'm going through and weeding them out because they just overwhelm your inbox. You'll. I mean, believe it's going to happen. I swear to God. Don't worry about subs. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep. There's other rednecks like us out there. Give me a nux on the screen, baby.
Yeah.
There's other rednecks like us out there, baby. I'm telling you. Right. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting out what I haven't. Again, like I said when I first got in here, I haven't went through all your stuff, but I have seen it pop up, and I see the thumbnail caught me. Is what happened, you know. It was, I forgot what the title was, but the thumbnail caught me right away. It was like, oh yeah, stuck guy. Oh shit, I hate when that happens. I can relate to that guy. You know, you're my kind of people, and I'll be around to. I mean, if you don't mind, I'll be around to chill out with y'all. Right. That's why I come in like I do. You mind if I join? You know. That's the proper way to get in. Not like, hey, come sub me. You know?
Oh, I don't ever say that. Oh, click the sub.
You know those guys. You know those guys.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, if you like my shit, you like my shit. You don't, you don't.
Obviously, after looking at the chat thing, I see that already I've got a rent, so I guess I've been here before. I don't know. I get drunk, I have a good time, I travel. You know?
There you go.
In cyberspace.
Yep.
So because you ain't got far to crawl to the bed.
Yep. That's what I got to do actually right now. It's about time for my my ending of the stream. I got to go inside and do my nightly chores.
All right, buddy. You take care. I've had a great time.
It was nice seeing you.
I'll be looking for the next one. Just go by and click on it, and you'll see the notification. I'm not here to hell yeah, rip it. See, I should have my mic when I did that a while ago. You know, I got back and I was like, oh, I better rip one before I get put back on.
I don't care. I'll rip them all day, right?
For the whole internet.
Like to smell it?
Yes.
Would you like to smell it?
No, that's a good. No. When it comes to the beer reviews, where they've got this beautiful beer and they're doing this wonderful beer review and they're very articulate about all the crap. Yeah, I want some smell-o-vision, but for fart, keep it.
All right, man.
All right, put me on your side.
Monday I go live, so
thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I'll see you sometime else.
All right, Sparky, we're out.